In this program, we will see a certain individual that has problems by far worse than any others that I've seen before. A problem that I don't think you have ever heard, or I've ever heard, but I now heard because I've seen this before you have. So, here is the addiction.
Hi, my name's Kenny, and I have addiction to cats. It started when I held my neighbor's cat, and I decided that I wanted her.
Little old Kenny, he was just like you. He was normal. He lived a normal life until he saw the likeness and cuteness of cats, kittens, big cats, and kitties. Now he can't stand to not have a cat in his life, and he must do whatever it takes to have a feline in his life. This is a very serious addiction, by far worse than drugs or alcohol. It's so deadly that it could harm anyone in Kenny's surrounding area.
I forced my mother to go to the pet store with a handgun, held it to her head, and told her I was going to blow her brains off if she didn't bring me to get an Egyptian mount. I really wanted one.
With Kenny threatening his mother on making him get a cat, it forced his mother to leave, and now Kenny lives with him and his cats. It's just him and his cats in his room. He finds no problem living like that, but whenever the bills come, he will figure out that was a bad idea.
This is my cat Boudreaux. He's here today because he just got back from the hospital. He had some injuries internally.
Kenny was in and out of jail for like 12 years, 12 times, something like that. He was in for rape and such. He did everything to the cats. So he was put into animal abuse prison and regular prison and rehab and everything. Scientists did experiments and tried to make cures, but figured out it was terrible, very terrible.
With me in a bag, and that was the third time I got arrested. I've been arrested a lot of times for stealing cats, for raping cats, for trying to dress cats up and bring them to stores with me. I just can't live one moment without them.
When Kenny was on the rage for cats, he harmed people. He made people feel uncomfortable. People like his neighbor and his friend. It was best friend, but if you treat your friends like this, I don't think you want to be best friends.
Kenny's addiction. Oh my god, that's so crazy. He can't live a second without a cat. I mean, like cat? He thinks that I'm a cat. Whenever we're spend the night at the house. He looks nice. He thinks I'm his cat. And so he starts petting my head and rubbing my back. I'm rubbing my belly. Oh, it's kind of good too. I'm kind of comfortable. And he also feeds me cat food, which ain't that bad anyway. You know? So yummy.
Oh, Kenny, when he was a little kid, one day, I let him my cat, go outside and play in the great outdoors, and whenever I come back from work, the cat's gone. I'm gonna happen. And then I see Kenny holding the cat like this, and he said, "This is my cat. Don't touch it. It's my cat." And I'm like, "I had the cat for 3 years. What are you talking about? That's your cat. It's my cat." He didn't know what he was talking about because that was my cat. He saw me play with the cat, and well, I decided to get a new cat from the animal shelter. So next day, I have a cat. I let him go outside and play, you know. And then he has the cat in his hand. That one cat I just bought with my money, and he says it's my cat. Great. So yeah, he took every cat I had. Now he has a built-up 12 cats, and I'm thinking about getting another cat, but I don't want to get taken. You see.
Well, my neighbor, across the road over there, he always had cats, new cats, and I thought, hey, that's some pretty cats he has. The 2 cats I have now is 2 of his. The rest of them are outside. I don't let them come in here. And I decided I wanted some more cats to my collection, so I took them. And every time I took one, he'd call the cops, and I would get arrested because I would hit the cops in the face because they tried taking my cats. I wasn't having them taking my cats, so I would just hit them. One time I shot one in the foot, got 2 years for that, but I don't know. Sometimes my cats, they try to run away from me, and if they do run away, I get in a truck and I get a taser, and I tase them when they're running down the road. I don't like to do that, but they just start spazzing out. I think it's kind of funny looking, but it teaches them not to run away from my house. This is my house, they're mine. My neighbor does not have it.
Oh, that kid. Kimmy, every time I try to get my cat back from that little brat, all I get is injuries. Like, you know, I got an injury over here. He kicked me like really hard in the leg right here. I had to go to the emergency room and I had to get that fixed, you know what I'm saying? And then another one, I try to give my like second cat, and he flips me. Like he grabs my arm and flips me, and it messed up my arm for good. So now I can turn my arm like that, and I can't do that with my arm, you know. So it's like that, and another one, he got rid of my eyeballs gone. I don't have an eyeball right here, so that's why I wear sunglasses. So you can't see this eye, but you could see this eye, you know. But this eye is not here, so don't even try to tell my glasses, okay? And over back here, this is my tooth. He pumped my tooth out of my mouth. So now